The Langhe are a wonderful land, highly extensive, situated in Piedmont between the Maritime Alps and the Ligurian Apennines. The Sile system is defined by the course of the rivers Tanaro, Belbo, Bormido Millesimo and Bormido Spigno. The latter two merge in Bistagno in order to flow into the Tanaro. In front of you there is the valley of the Bormido Millesimo, that on your left, towards Cortemiglia, gets tight forming a wedge. Now you are in the hamlet Salvetti of Camerana, on the border with Liguria, in Alta Langa, at 627 meters from the sea. The highest place in Alta Langa is represented by the 896 meters above the sea level of Mon Barcaro, from which, during clear days, you can see the sea. Alta Langa is a constellation of villages, hamlets with few people but very extended. Every village is a single ward, a microcosm in which you can enjoy the simplicity of the everyday actions, with a landscape that takes your breath away and takes you in every corner. This is a particular and ancient land. About 130 million years ago, everything was covered by the Padanian Sea. The Monferrato was a long and short island, and the Langa was a peninsula. During the Ice Age, the Padanian Sea dried up more and more, and it let emerge big areas of lowland, while in the interglacial periods it regained the lowest coastal areas. The rivers that flowed in the Padanian Gulf transported and sedimented a lot of material removed from the mountain areas. To this sedimentary process was added the effect of the alpine orogenesis that interested all the surrounding lands of the Padanian Gulf, lifting them. This slow process of erosion, sedimentation and transport helped the creation in the underground of numerous layers of sand alternated with the sandstone and with the marlstone.
The woods dominate in this portion of Langa. On the ridge in front of you, between the inhabitants of Gotasecca that you can see up the hill, and Prunetto, whose wonderful castle you can see from this location, there is a beautiful beech forest that you should visit. Wandering around through this land, it won't be difficult to recognize the plantations of the precious Tonda Gentile, Her Ladyship the Hazelnut. You don't need to look so far to find some plants, and if you scan attentively in front of you, right under the hamlet of Contrada, you can distinguish a hazel very well. Moreover, if you are an attentive walker, at the beginning of the summer you will be able to perceive in the air the smell of lavender, sage, oleichrysom and other official herbs, of which you will be able also to see some plantations continuing this walk. Don't be surprised if on your route you will meet some goats, sheep, or even more likely, some fantastic exemplars of Fassona Piemontese, one of the most precious bovine races in the world. But be careful where you put your feet, especially in May, because here and there, in the middle of a field or on the roadside, you could trample on a specimen of white orchid. Remember this when you arrive at the height stage